It all started with a simple idea and became something so much bigger. Let's help churches communicate in more relevant ways. Let's take the best technologies and leverage them for the local church. Then, let's share this with other pastors and church leaders. You see, we believe church communication shouldn't be difficult. And we're on a mission to help churches engage their communities with both authentic and effective communication.
Text in Church provides a simple and easy solution to communicating with both church members and your community, and to just be in front of them in a busy world, to remind them about a sermon series, to remind them about an event, or just to follow up and tell them that you care.
Text in Church is a platform that helps connect pastors to their congregations and new members to help assimilate them into the body of Christ.
Are you frustrated that no one reads your church's weekly newsletter and that your events are poorly attended? Or does it just drive you crazy that only 10% of your first-time guests return for a second visit? Well, me too. Hi, I'm Tyler Smith, the co-founder of Text in Church. We build modern communication tools to help pastors and church leaders just like you engage their communities. Over 23 billion text messages are sent every day. Unbelievable, right? So the question is, has your church fallen behind the times? We get the opportunity to serve well over 10,000 church leaders across the country. And they choose Text in Church because we make effective communication easy. There's no more guests slipping through the cracks or members not attending an event simply because they didn't know about it. It's the perfect way to promote your upcoming sermon series, and it's the most powerful way to connect with young adults. Plus, with our automated workflows, follow-up can be done in under 45 seconds.
We're not a tool that replaces the human interaction, because we know that's really important, but we're a tool that helps facilitate it and gives us opportunities to have that human interaction, whether that's going for coffee or meeting somewhere for a church ministry. That's what we're all about.
So let me break it down for you. First, we'll set you up with a local phone number so you can communicate from an easily recognizable area code and establish trust. And second, we'll set up your groups. We'll create a first-time guest follow-up group, a women's ministries group, a Sunday services volunteers group, and any other groups you want. And third, we'll set up your people. We'll get your people imported into the right groups so you can send the right message to the right people at the right time.
Text in Church saves pastors and churches time by automating messaging system, but in an authentic way where they can actually engage with people and open the door for communication.
The best part is it's a cloud-based tool, so you can work from anywhere, anytime. We have iOS and Android apps, so you can engage your community while on the go. You'll even see reply messages come into your inbox, so you can have authentic conversations and build relationships. It couldn't be easier. So don't be frustrated. Keep your people in the know by using Text in Church. I invite you to get started with our free trial. Our setup is simple and our guarantee is absolute.
The automated campaigns that they offer for 8 weeks of follow-up where it can be automated has helped us so much reach more people, engage with people, make sure they feel taken care of and they feel connected in our church. And so, man, I'm so appreciative of Text in Church.
For guests coming, the first-time guest, getting them into the system, and then them getting a text, getting an email, and the consistency really helps to increase the chances that they come back.
It's really helped our youth. All of our youth text the keyword youth, and they're put into the group. And then once a week they'll get updates on youth ministry, what's going on. Also, we send them out a weekly Bible question. So they bring that into youth, and then of course they get candy for bringing it in.
We use Text in Church at the Journey, and we use that every week as we follow up with volunteers to remind them of their serving opportunities on Sunday, and of course for our big days. That helps us to send a text message to everyone in our church. These guys have been great to work with. I want to encourage you to look to them for your text messaging needs at your church too.
It is an awesome tool to help keep your church stay organized. It is amazing when it comes to new members. When they come in, they automatically can get a text or email to stay connected. For the members that have already been a part of the church, they can communicate with the pastor, with the organization team, with the administration team to find out what's going on inside of your church.
The thing that has really helped us is the simplicity, but also the automated campaigns that they've already set up for you that we've been able to tweak and make our own. I love that I love the customer service. That's been incredible.
We had found that retaining our guests and keeping them long-term was a struggle. Over the next 3 to 4 months, we saw our guest retention up by 25%. That was higher than the national average of 16%. And in the next 12 months, we saw another 28% increase, which brings us to about a 58% increase or guest retention of our guests in a matter of on a short-term basis. On a long-term basis, over an entire year, we actually saw our guest retention up by 5% from 25 to 30%. So we had short-term guest retention of 58% and long-term guest retention of 30%, very much exceeding the national average of 16% guest retention. I would encourage anyone out there that has been dragging their feet, whether they should try Text in Church or not. I have seen Text in Church, even in the short 12 months that I've been a part, become an even more effective tool by rolling out a iOS app that would go right on my phone, to where when guests respond to a text message, I can respond right back, right from my phone, to a whole new design and beta that they've just released that I am personally very excited about. If you have been wondering and on the fence of whether to try Text in Church, I encourage you, go see the Blueprint webinar, and then you make the decision yourself.
I think Text in Church is a no-brainer. Everybody should do it. It's crazy easy to set up, so even if you're not techie, you can set it up, you can do it. Super easy. I say get it.
So what are you waiting for? Join thousands of other churches and engage your community today.